Hello everyone and welcome to my class. Today I am going to discuss with you a new chapter from class 6 maths, and the chapter is Algebraic Expressions. Now algebraic expressions is a very important chapter or topic in mathematics which will be used more and more from now on in your higher classes. Okay, so it is very important for all of you to try and understand the basic concept of algebraic expressions. Okay, so before we understand or try to know what is algebraic expressions, we all must know what is an algebra. Okay, now algebra is a branch of mathematics where alphabets are used along with the numerals. Okay, so that branch of mathematics is called algebra. Okay, now in algebra these alphabets and the numerals have some specific names. Okay, as you see, the integers, all these they have some specific name. They are called constant. Okay, constants, which means fixed value. Their value is fixed. What does it mean is that, say if I write 3, 3 is 3, right? We cannot say that it is 5. Yes or no? 3 is 3. In the same way, if we write say 20, 20 is 20. We cannot say that 20 can be 10. We cannot say that. So the value of these numerals are fixed, constant. Okay, and the alphabets, they are called variables, all right, or literals. Okay, variables or literals. Okay, which means that they keep changing their value. They keep changing their value. They are not constant. In for example, in some sums, if a is equal to 20, in another sum a can be equal to 50 also. Okay, likewise all the literals, all the variables, they keep on changing their value. Okay, it will be more clear when we do some example sums. All right. So again I am repeating, in algebra the numerals are called constants, which means fixed value. They have a fixed value, and the alphabets, they are called variables or literals, which means that they keep changing their value. They are not constant. Okay, like the numerals obey the rule of 4 fundamental operations, plus, minus, into, divide, the variables also obey the 4 fundamental operations, plus, minus, into, divide. Okay, how? Let us see. For example, 2 added to x. Okay, this is in a statement form. If we write it in an expression form, okay, it will be 2 added to x. Now you see, x plus 2, this is in an expression form. Now x plus 2, if we have some value for x, say x equal to 3, if we have some value for this x, then we can add and we can get the result. Okay, if say for example, if this x is equal to 3, then it will be 3 plus 2, which will be equal to 5. Okay, so the variable x or any variable will follow, or they obey the rule of addition. All right. In the same way, this statement, if we express it in expression form, 3 subtracted from y, subtracted means minus. Okay, in the same way, if we have some value for this y, then we can subtract 3 from it and we will get the result. Say if y is equal to 5, okay, then we can get as 5 minus 3, which is 2. So we are getting the result as 2. So here also it is clear that variables obey the rule of subtraction. Here 5 times a, if we write, okay, if we write 5 times a in expression form, it will be 5a. It means that they are multiplying, okay. If we have some value for a, then we can get the result. Say if a is equal to 3, then we get that 5 times 3 is 15, okay. So it is clear from this is that the variables follow or obey the rule of multiplication also. And in the same way, x divided by 3 in expression form can be written as like this. And if we have some value for x, say x equal to 9, then it will be, we can divide it and we will get the result as 3, okay. So from this it is very clear that variables like the numerals obey the rule of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, okay. Now one more thing, along with this, variables also can be expressed in terms of exponent, okay, which is called exponential form. Say if x multiplies 2 times, that means say any one particular variable multiplies repeatedly, say for 2 times, then it can be written as like this, which we read as x squared, okay, x squared. This is product form and this is exponential form because it is written in exponent, okay, it is written with exponent, okay, where this is called exponent, the power, okay, exponent or power, and this x is called the base, okay. And in the same way, if it multiplies for 3 times, base will be x because the literal x is being multiplied 3 times, and since it is multiplied 3 times, its exponent or the power will be 3, okay, and it will be read as x cubed, alright. And if it multiplies for 4 or more, then it will be read as x raised to the power 4, and so on. If 5 times, x raised to the power 5, 6 times, x raised to the power 6, like that, okay. Again I am repeating, this way of representation is called product form, okay, and this way of representation is called exponential form. Alright, remember this, it will be helpful for you to do the exercise, okay. So from this I hope you have understood some concept about algebraic expression, okay, and which will help you to understand the chapter further, the remaining part of the chapter as well, okay. So from this class, that's all.